Greetings everyone, this is Robert Henry Reaper. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry that it's just a few minutes late. I was basically getting all the links and everything set up, so it's taking me a moment. I'm taking half a second to bring up the actual stream onto my phone so that I can watch the comments. And if any, and Shar should be out there. Hi Shar. And if she is not, well, I'm gonna message her right now to make sure she is, because she is the one who is behind the charity, so she is awesome. Live, that's all I need to send her. If my phone will work. Boom. Alright, so we are now live. Awesome. So, for those who don't know, which is probably everybody, I am working with the charity I Don't Know You But I Love You, which is a wonderful charity that basically tries to share, you know, pretty much love, you know, like it's like you work towards building bonds with people that you don't know very well, caring about people that you've never met, you know, like, you know, we should probably all be doing. Like, we should be helping people. We should be, sorry. This is obviously my first live stream. Hey! Alright, Charlene has said hello, which is awesome. Yep. So, yeah. And so now she is in the audience, so you guys can talk to her whenever you'd like to, which is awesome. But yeah, so this is, what the, one moment, my computer is telling me that I have to log in. Okay, this may interrupt the stream, I do apologize. Okay, is it over? Is it working? Is the stream still up? Let me know. Oh, I should probably turn off the audio for my thing so that you don't hear myself. But yeah, I think it's still going. Sorry about that. That was some weird Facebook thing that was going on. But yeah, so pretty much, you know, work with people, get to know people, care about people, even if you don't know them personally. Like, there's so much that we could be doing to help each other, and instead we are, you know, destroying the tents of homeless people and, you know, tearing apart families with through immigration laws. We are, you know, there's so many things that we're doing to hurt people, when we should be just spending that time and energy to help people, you know? And there's a lot that we could be doing to help people. And Shar is awesome at doing that, which is really cool. Alright, I'm going to try something. It may mess up, it may look weird for a second because I'm going to be hopping over into my OBS, so that's going to look strange. But I'm going to try to show you at least a little bit of what she's up to. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know if that switched over yet. I did forget to test that. Oops, that's probably okay. Yep, it is working. All right, sweet. So this here, and I should be in the corner, hopefully. But yeah, so this here is the I don't know you, but I love you Facebook nonprofit page, and it is pretty much Char and all of her stuff and how awesome she is. And then we've got the website here. I don't know you, but I love. Oh, sorry, idkybily.org, and it's all about how you can help donate. Right there, you can see there's a donate button. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Probably not actually. But like all the cool stuff and like videos and stickers and really awesome stuff that can help. This is her YouTube. She says I am in the corner, and it looks great, awesome. But yeah, so come check out her videos; they are really good. Instagram, just cause. And this here is the political party that she actually just founded, or helped found. I'm not sure if she was alone in it or not. She can inform me on that. But it is the United Human Race Party, and honestly, that's the party that matters. It's it's caring about people because they're people, and so check that out if you'd like. Oops, that's gonna mess up things. Sorry about that. And yeah, so on with the actual thing that I'm planning to do here with my wonderful, awesome audience of probably just Char at the moment, but that's okay, because she's great company. Going to do a pacifist run of the Fabled Lands books. I am going to start with the first book. There are 7, and they are awesome. And that one got dirty somehow. We'll figure that part out later. Yeah, and yeah, so for those that don't know, the Fabled Lands are a adventure type book where you sort of choose your own adventure, and it's a lot of fun. And I thought that would, be a fun way of doing the charity. Just pretty much stream that for a couple hours and talk to you guys about how awesome Char is and the hard work she's doing, and hopefully you guys like it. Here is a world map. Let's see how well I can get that in. I'm working with a delay over here, so I don't actually know. Oh, it's my phone that's making the noise now. Okay, sorry. I'm like, why am I still hearing myself? Alright, that looked pretty good. But yeah, and so this particular book is the War-Torn Kingdom, and there is a map of the actual region here. There's that big, bad, beautiful, person. Oh, hey, Angelo Brandonicio. I probably butchered your name. I do apologize, but I love the thumbs up. Thumbs up to you as well. And so, you know, here we go. So Fabled Lands are actually, they put it pretty well together. So I'm going to just read this starting section, and we can go through building a character together, which hope you like. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying but for. So, going on. Adventuring in the Fabled Lands. Fabled Lands is unlike any other solo role-playing game. Of course, it's not going to be solo today. We got company. Sorry. The chat. You guys are awesome. Alright. The reason that you can play the books in any order, which you can, you can literally jump between all these books, which you probably can't see me touching, but they're over here. Come back to earlier books whenever you wish. You need only one book to start, but by collecting other books in the series, you can explore more of this rich fantasy world, which is fun. Instead of just one single storyline, there are virtually unlimited adventures to be had in the Fabled Lands. All you need is 2 dice. And I actually left those over there, so I'll be right back. This is my D&D bag. It has all my Dungeons & Dragons stuff, including a big old thing of dice. I'll leave that there. Also, you might have noticed I'm wearing shorts, and honestly it's too cold for that. I should have put on pants. But yeah, so here's some dice. Awesome, 2d6. And continuing. An eraser and a pencil. I'm not going to use the pencil and eraser. I'm going to try to add the character's stats to a pinned post, and hopefully that will work. I haven't tried it yet, so, you know, new for everybody. I like my flavor. Nice. Alright. If you have already adventured using other books in the series, you will know my entry point to this book, but we're starting new, so if this is your first Fabled Lands book, read the rest of the rules before starting at section 1. So I'm going to read those rules for you guys because this is going to be new for you, or at least most likely. You will keep the same adventuring persona throughout the books, starting out as just a first-ranked wanderer in the war-torn kingdoms. Alright, so I'm going to add a comment that we are a first-rank wanderer, because that actually matters. First-rank wanderer. I hope that the typing isn't too bad. And then I'm going to see if I can pin this post. Yes, pin the comment. And then, yep, I'll be able to edit it. Awesome. Alright. It's working. But gradually, we can gain power, wealth, experience throughout the series. There are abilities. We have 6 of them. Your initial score in each ability ranks is between 1, which is the lowest, and 6, which is the highest. Ability scores will change during the adventure, but you can never go below 1 or above 12. You can get all the way up to 12, which is twice what your highest is, which is cool. We got charisma, the knack of befriending people. Combat, skill in fighting. Probably not going to be emphasizing too much into combat, though it does add for our defenses. But we are going to be doing a pacifist run, so we probably don't need to worry too much about that. Magic, the art of casting spells. Sanctity, the gift of divine power and wisdom. I'm sort of leaning towards the cleric because that would be a good way to run this. But I'm going to have you guys decide, which is awesome. Scouting, the technique of tracking and wilderness lore. Thievery, the talent for stealth and lockpicking. Alright. Professions. Not all adventurers are good at everything. Everyone has strengths and some weaknesses. Your choice of profession determines... What? Why did that go away? Do you want? I don't need my phone anyways. I can see the chat here. As long as I'm not missing anything. Sorry. Your choice of profession determines your initial scores in the 6 abilities. Alright, so here are our options. We have the priest, the mage, the rogue, the troubadour, which is basically a bard, the warrior, or the wayfarer, which is pretty much a scout. The priest has a 4 in charisma, a 2 in combat, a 3 in magic, a 6 in sanctity, a 4 in scouting, and a 2 in thievery. So those are those stats there. The mage has a 2 in charisma, 2 in combat, 6 in magic, 1 in sanctity, 5 in scouting, 3 in thievery. The rogue has a 5 in charisma, 4 in combat, 4 in magic, 1 in sanctity, 2 in scouting, and 6 in thievery. The troubadour has a 6 in charisma, a 3 in combat, a 4 in magic, a 3 in sanctity, a 2 in scouting, and a 4 in thievery. And the wayfarer, the warrior, I should do him. Or, wait, did I just do rogue? No, I had to have done the troubadour. Okay, so the warrior, has 3 in charisma, 6 in combat, 2 in magic, 4 in sanctity, 3 in scouting, and 2 in thievery. And the wayfarer has a 2 in charisma, 5 in combat, 2 in magic, 3 in sanctity, 6 in scouting, and 4 in thievery. Now, did any of those things sound awesome? That is my question. Because it is on you wonderful people to decide if we're going to be a priest, a mage, a rogue, a troubadour, which I'd prefer not to be just because I don't want to keep saying that word, a warrior, or a wayfarer. So I'm going to take a moment and have you guys talk about it. Or girls, or, people of other genders. Everybody still there? Why did I get booted? That's so weird. I was watching the stream and I got booted. Okay, here we are. Okay, yeah, so this message didn't show up. That's weird. Angelo says, I'm having the combat down, LOL. I need the others, LOL. Alright. Yeah, sure. Add in there too. And while we wait, I'm going to keep going a little bit, so that while you guys are trying to decide what we're going to be. So, fill in the adventure sheet with, all those wonderful stats. There is also stamina. Stamina is lost when you get hurt. Keep track of your stamina score throughout the travels of the adventures. You must guard against the stamina score dropping to 0, because if it does, you are dead. Also, I did want to note, Shar, let me know if you get any notifications on donations, and well, let the chat know, and I will make sure to be matching that amount up to $100 because I love you. You're awesome, and your charity is awesome, and of course, at a minimum, I'm going to donate $40. So even if nobody else has anything to spare, I'm still going to give her some love, and I'm going to hook her up. But yeah, while we are waiting. Alright. Lost stamina can be restored by or recovered by various means, but your stamina cannot go above the initial score until you advance in rank. You can start with 9 stamina points. Record this on our sheet. Alright, so we are adding that we have 9 stamina points. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Edit. Thank you. Oh, I see. Stamina. 9/9. There we go. Updated. Awesome. Rank. We are first rank. We already covered that. So note this on your character sheet. By completing the quest and overcoming enemies, you can have a chance to go up in rank, which is awesome. You will be told during the course of the adventures when you are entitled to advance in rank. Characters of higher rank are tougher, luckier, and generally better able to deal with trouble. So because I am rank 1, my official title, this is the title that they're giving me, is... let me put it here. Sorry. Keep forgetting to hold shift. I am, or we are, technically, all of us, are outcast. That is what we are. That is what they have made us. Let me add the little dots there. Alright. So. Just making sure that this thing's still doing messages. Alright. Possessions. You can carry up to 12 possessions on your person. All characters begin with 16 shards, which is our money. So let me add that real quick. Thankfully, it won't take this long once we get going. I need a bookmark. Hey, a bookmark. An actual bookmark. Didn't realize I had any. Okay, so shards of 16. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 16 shards in cash, and the following possessions, which you can record on your sheet. We get a sword, a leather jerkin that gives us a defensive +1, which is nice, and a map. So let's add those real quick. Gear 12 max. Sword, leather. Where's the jerkins? JERKIN. Defense +1. And a map. Sweet. Alright, we got that going. Beginning to wonder in this stream here. Okay, anyways. Let's see, remember you're limited to 12. If you get more, you gotta drop off stuff. You know how it goes. But you can carry an unlimited amount of money, which is a wonderful thing for an adventurer to have. Defense. Your defense score is equal to your combat score plus your rank plus any bonuses from armor. So we get basically whatever our combat is going to be +2. And just as a reminder, priest, mage, rogue, bard, warrior, and scout. If I get to the end of this and nobody's picked one, I'll roll a d6 and that will be us. So, you know, if there's indecision, I got you covered. Every suit of armor you find has a defense bonus listed. The higher the bonus, the better the armor. You can carry several suits of armor if you wish, but you can only wear one at a time. Same with weapons. Let's see. We already got that. Okay, fighting. When you do fighting, basically I roll 2d6. So that'd be like a 9 that I just rolled. And then that's us versus them. And then immediately afterwards, it's them versus us. I rolled a 3. So they probably wouldn't hurt us. Hopefully. And then we win. And, you know, there we go. So that's basically fighting. First to 0 dies. You know, usually how it goes. Using abilities, fighting is often not the easiest or safest way to tackle a situation, which is why we're going to try to avoid it. When you get a chance to use one of the other your other abilities, you will be told the difficulty of the task. You roll 2 dice and add your score to the ability. If you succeed in the task, you must get higher than the difficulty. So if it's like a DC 9 thievery check, you know, we gotta roll a 10 at least. So there's that. Code words. There is a list of code words included in the back of the book. Sometimes you will be told to have basically they have us acquire code words, and then when this happens, we basically add that to our sheet, and then and they're alphabetical based on which books they're in. So that's not too important. And basically, when you have certain code words, you're allowed to do certain things that you aren't allowed to do if you don't have them. Like, you know, if you had, you know, say the code word pious, and you go to a temple, and, you know, it's like, hey, if you have the code word pious, turn to this page. If not, you know, turn to this page. That sort of stuff. Some questions answered. How long will the... Oh, we don't need the those questions answers. I got that. Alright. We have officially made it to the end, which means I am rolling a d6 unless you guys have a inkling on what to be. It does not look like anybody has chimed in a rank or class. So I shall roll 1d6. And we will determine what we are. I rolled a 6. That means we are a wayfarer or a scout. I'm okay with that. Wayfarer is a good class. Does have a high combat, so we're going to be a little lacking in other areas, but that is okay because we might be able to use that defense to our advantage. Let me hold down this page a little bit and edit our character. Also, we need a name. So if anybody has a name suggestion, I would much appreciate it. Here we are. Name. Alright, we have a charisma of 2. We have a combat of 5, which will bring our defense up. We have a magic of 2. We have a sanctity, if I can spell it, of 3. We have a scouting of 6. That might save our life, honestly. I've played through a few of these adventures before. A lot of my characters died. These books are not forgiving. Alright. Now, our defense, there it is our combat score plus, oh yeah, so it's basically our combat score plus 2. So 7, because we're getting a +1 from the armor. So I'll actually do 6 plus, that's an equal sign, +1. And I think that's everything, other than a name. I'm going to make a decision, and I'm going to name this awesome person that we're going to play as Love. So we are playing as Love, because why not? You know? So those are our stats, those are our layouts. I am so glad that works. And we begin on page 1, as we should. And I'm going to take half a second to wipe my nose. I do apologize. Had to happen. And take a drink. I do apologize again. Alright. The approach of dawn has turned the sky a milky gray-green, like jade. The sea is a luminous pan of silver. Holding the tiller of your sailing boat, you keep your gaze fixed on the glittering constellations known as the Spider. It marks the north, and by keeping it to port, you know you are still on course. The sun appears to be a trembling burst of red fire at the rim of the world. Slowly, the chill of night gives way to the brazen warmth. You lick your parched lips. There is a little water sloshing in the bottom of the barrel by your feet, but not enough to see you through another day. Sealed in a scroll case, tucked in your jerkin, is the parchment map your grandfather gave you on his deathbed. You remember his stirring tales of far sea voyages, of kingdoms beyond the western horizon. Sorry, just no Char's comment there, thank you. Where was I? Western horizon. There it is. Of sorcerous islands and returned palaces filled with treasure. As a child you dreamed of nothing else but the magical quest that were in store if you too became an adventurer. You never expected to die in an open boat before your adventure even began. Securing the tiller, you unroll the map and study it again. You hardly need to. Every detail is etched into your memory by now. According to your reckoning, you should have reached the east coast of Harkuna days ago. A pasty gray blob splatters onto the map. After a moment of stunned surprise, you look up and curse the seagulls circling overhead. Then it strikes you. Where there is a seagull, there may be land. You leap to your feet and scan the horizon. Sure enough, a line of white cliffs lies a league to the north. Have you been sailing along the coast all this time without realizing the mainland was so close? Steering towards the cliff, you feel the boat shudder against rough waves. A howling wind whips plumes of spindrift across the sea. Breakers pound the high cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of your hands. The little boat is spun around, out of control, and goes plummeting towards the coast. You leap clear at the last second, and there's a snap of tinder, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as you go under. Striking out wildly, you try to swim clear of the razor-sharp cliffs. For a while, the undertow threatens to drag you down. Then suddenly, a wave catches you and flings you contemptuously upon the beach. Battered and bedraggled, you lie gasping for breath until you hear someone walk along the shore towards you. Wary of danger, you lose no time in getting to your feet. Confronting you is an old man clad in a dirty loincloth. His eyes are feverishly bright. His eyes have a feverishly bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman. You get the code word Auric, and then turn to page 20. Awesome. So let's add that code word. Edit that in. Boom. Done. Added. Awesome. Page 20. Which is not actually page 20 because there's multiple numbers per page, but, you know, number 20. Easier to say page. Well, what have we here, friends? Asked the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although you are certain he is alone. Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me, he says, answering his own question. All wet and out of luck. He carries on a conversation with himself, a conversation that quickly turns into a heated debate. He is certainly mad. Excuse me, Excuse me! You shout above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. Honestly, I don't know why we're trying to get his attention. I just leave. He stops and stares at you. Oh yeah, we need to know. Is this the Isle of the Druids? You ask impatiently. Oh. Is this the Isle of Druids? Indeed it is, says the old man. I see that you are from a far land. So, it is up to me to welcome you to Hakuna Matata. Sorry. Had to do it. Had to be done. But I think you may have much to do here, for it is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer. The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards some hills. But you can see some sort of monolithic stone structure atop of them. Come on, I'll show you the gates of the world, the old man babbles. So, here is our choice. We can either follow him, explore the coast, or head into a nearby forest. So, it is on you. Once again, my wonderful audience and awesome people that are watching. Probably just Shar, but that is okay. Give me a path. Do you want to go follow the old man, explore the coast, or head to a forest nearby? I will wait a few moments because there's a delay. So, and you also have to type it, you know, all that wonderful stuff. Yep, no typing yet. Oh, here we go. Follow the kook. I agree. Follow the kook. 192. Here we are. During your short trip upwards, the old man regales you in tales of your destiny and fate, continuously arguing with himself as he does so. You reach a hill crowned with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seem almost newly lain. "Here are the gates of the old world," says the mad old man. The stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways, each carved in with mystic symbols and runes of power. Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Harkuna, though I know not to where, explains the old man. Abruptly turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving you alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. Turn to page 65. I got LOL from my friend. Awesome. Here we are. There are 3 stone gates engraved with arcane runes. Each gate is marked with a name: Yellowport, Marlark City, and Wishport. And yet the old man didn't know where these things went, and yet they are marked. The old man probably cannot read. From here you can see the coast and the whole of the island, which is heavily forested. We have the options to explore the coast, head into the forest, step through the Yellowport Archway, through the Marlark City Archway, or the Wishport Archway. Which would we like to do? That is the question. Also, a picture, which is awesome, of the archways. I like that they add in stuff like that. And I'm going to see how well it looked in a few seconds when the delay catches up. Oh yeah, I put that up pretty good. Could have been a little higher, but that's okay. Bit waiting on Yushar and or other people. Always the forest. I agree. 257. Here we are. The trees are closely packed, leaning together as if in conference, whispering quietly among themselves. Birds twitter in the distance, and slivers of sunlight lance down through the musty gloom. As you proceed along the forest track, you think you hear a rustling in the bushes. Later, you spot a shadowy figure darting through the trees. Or was it your imagination? An animal snuffling sound right behind you makes you spin around, but there is nothing there. Alright, we have to make a scouting roll, which is why I've said scouting might save our lives. So, it is a difficulty of 10. We have a scouting of 6, so I need to roll a 5 or better with 2 dice. We have an 8. Awesome. And in case you're wondering, there you go. 8. I'm not going to do that every time. So we have successfully done our scouting roll. We go to page 630. There we are. You struggle deeper into the forest until you come to a thick wall of impenetrable thorn bushes. Circling it, you find there is a break in the hedge, but it's filled by a big tree. To your surprise, you face a face forms in the trunk and speaks in a woodly voice. None can pass. Begone, human. If you have the code word apple, turn to a page. We do not have that code word. So we either have to return to the trading post, which I didn't know there was one, so we're going to go to a trading post. Attack the tree, that's not an option, we're not doing that. Or try to persuade it to let us pass. So, do we want to become friends with the tree and be like, hey, we're cool, we're homies, let's keep going? Or do we want to go to a place where there's people and probably ways to lose our money? You know? But, you know, maybe ways to... Well, I mean, we don't really have a destination where we are where we wanted to go. We wanted to go to Harkuna, according to our backstory. So, oh yeah, persuade the tree. Definitely. Alright. But yeah, so we're where we wanted to be. So we're on an adventure. This is our adventure. So, to page 237. 237. There we are. You explain what a tree lover you are. It's true. I mean, we need them. We're dead without them. And that your heart has always been at home in the forest. We are a scout. This is pretty true. You portray yourself as the greenest adventurer ever. Make a charisma roll DC 10. Add 3 to the dice roll if you are a wayfarer. Yes! And add 1 if you're an initiate of Lacuna, which we are not. So, we need a charisma roll of 10. We have a charisma of 2. But we're getting a bonus of 3, so we have a total of 5. We have to roll a 6 or better on 2 dice. Let's do this. And it's an 8. It's a 6 and a 2, which is awesome. So we have successfully charisma'd our way past the with the tree. I will say, in all of my previous adventures, I have never done that. So 391. Yes, this is me. Well, I suppose I could... Oh, no, this is a tree. Okay, sorry. Well, I suppose I could let one such as yourself, such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully. Then it uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go, says the tree. You may pass. You walk through the thornbush gate. Beyond you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so high that they are able to support the homes of many people. You get the code word apple, yes, and then we turn to page 358. So let me add apple to our code word. Edit. Boom. Ah, dang it. Gotta remember, I gotta hold shift. Shift, enter, apple. Actually, I'll put that above the other one because alphabetical order. Apple. Alright. It's because I'm involved. I got away with trees. Yes, you do, Char. Alright, so we are going to 358, which I should have gone to before I set down that, but that's okay. Alright. Okay, this is going to be cool. Welcome. Oh, it's a person. Okay. "Welcome to the city of trees," says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. Okay, sweet. We found a druid village. The city has been built among the branches of several mighty oaks. Ladders run up and down the trees to houses that perch like nests in the branches. You are not allowed into any houses because that's rude, honestly. You walk into a town, you just start walking into people's houses. But the druids allow you to barter at the market. So here's a picture of the druid town of trees. So awesome, as always. Alright, so these are the options that we can do. We can buy and sell stuff. We have a sword. Which we don't really need weapons. We have leather armor and we have a map. Alright, we can buy leather armor, which would be pointless. There's ring mail. So if we sold our leather armor, it gives 45 gold, not enough. But if we sell the sword as well, that will give us enough money to get the armor. There's also magic wands that we cannot afford. There's a mandolin that we cannot afford. There's a holy symbol that we can't afford. There's a compass that we can't afford. There's rope that we can afford, and that would be good. And then there's a lantern that we can not afford. So do we want better armor, or should we just buy a rope and call it a day? That is the question. Now, to buy that rope, I will have to sell our sword, but we don't really need it. So, you know, there's that. So, let me know. Oh, here we are. Sell the sword because we're pacifists, and load up on armor. Alright. So, no rope. I'll wait a moment on that. Oh wait, no, we can't. We can't. That's to sell the armor. So yeah, we can't even buy the armor. So yeah, let's sell the sword and buy a rope. That's what we're gonna do. So let's edit. Let's do this just because. Nope, that didn't do anything. So yeah, we're selling the sword for 40 shards, and then we're buying the rope for 50 shards, so we're spending 10 actual shards. But a rope is a very good thing, especially for a scout. And then hit enter, and then that's good. Alright, if you're finished, when you are finished, if you are a wayfarer by profession, turn to 645, otherwise you leave. So yeah, 645. Awesome. I say awesome a lot. I don't know if you noticed. 645, make sure. Yep. Alright. If there is a tick in the box, turn to 248. If not, put a tick there. Alright, so this is our first instance where we put a tick in a box, which I sort of skipped over during the rolls. But it's basically certain events will happen differently when you return. Box tick. So that is book 1. Page 645. There we go. Yeah, I wanted the magic too, not gonna lie. Alright, so oh, my friend's trying to figure out what the D&D plan is tonight, and it should just be D&D. I'm gonna take 3 seconds and answer him. by typing on my computer. Yeah, that doesn't work. Sorry, 1 second. My campaign, probably. Yeah, I play Dungeons and Dragons. I think that would be a good giveaway. But yeah. And so we're doing we do D&D every Thursday, so I make sure to have Thursday off for work, and that's why I'm able to do the live stream today, which is awesome. But yeah, and there's a campaign that I'm running, and he's also running a campaign, so we sort of alternate when we can. Anyways, onward. You are brought before the druid leaders, the Oak Druid, a bearded fellow with earth and leaves all tangled up in his hair. He asks you to perform a service for them. Take this oak staff to the willow... Oh wait, this is the person, sorry. Voice of random leader guy. Take this oak staff to the willow druid of the forest of Laroon. The sacred grove where he lives will be hard to find, but I'm sure you can. Do it. Just do it. The willow druid will give you something to bring back to me. When you return with it, I will make you a better wayfarer. That sounds like leveling up, and I am all for that. Okay, so we add an oak staff to our sheet, and then we leave the city. Alright, so let me mark this page. Actually, let me mark what page we're moving to. 678. For those following along at home. Almost the back of the book. Alright, and oak staff. Edit. Oops. And I hate to say it, but I forgot where he wanted me to take that, but thankfully I know what page we were. Where do you want this? The Forest of Laroon. So I'm going to make a note. Note. Take oak staff to Forest of Laroon. So we have a mission. We have a quest. And I have a runny nose. So, let us begin our actual journey, our actual quest, now that we have one. If you have the code word Aspen, damn, turn to 195. Otherwise, read on. The journey through the trees proves as difficult as when you first ventured into the forest. Okay. Make a scouting roll, difficulty 10. Again. Alright, let's do this. We have a scouting of 6, so we need a 5 or better on 2 dice. We got a 7. Alright, we are doing well. Successful, 679. Literally the very next one, like literally one down. The scent of the sea? Yeah. What? Okay. The scent of the sea proves strongest in one direction. Following your nose, you eventually break free of the trees and find yourself on the coast. Turn to 128. 128. 128. Checking the time. Oh, hey, it is 3 o'clock. I want to take a moment because we are on the 1 hour mark. Awesome. Thank you for staying with me this long. To remind you awesome people of the charity. The reason why we're doing the stream, which is the I Don't Know You But I Love You charity. It is awesome, as always. And it's all about making sure that people, learn to love each other, really. It's all about making sure that we actually care about other people because they are other people, and not because you personally know them. A lot of people are all about helping only these are mine, these are the people I care about, these are the people I help. I don't take that approach. I mean, I do help my friends, but I help my strangers as well. I've given money to people in need. I had a coworker that was short on hours, so I gave up several of my hours to her because I could. I could afford to take that hit, and I knew it would help her out a lot. I've helped people out with places to stay. I'll hold doors 1,000 times. I've even been late because took too long holding doors for people. Long stories. But yeah, I generally take any opportunity I can to help people whenever that arrives. I've had total strangers yell out for help in the dark, literally yelling out for help in the dark. And what else would I do? I, of course, went to them. I had to at least try to help, even if I don't have the power to help. I at least want them to know that I'm trying, that someone is trying to aid them, that it's not all that bad, And with that person that was calling out for help, she ended up getting kicked out of her boyfriend's place, and she's not from this town, and so she had nowhere to go. And though I wasn't able to offer her a place because this isn't my house, this is a friend of mine's house, and he's very strict on who's allowed in and who's allowed out, and it's his house, his role. I understand that, but I still offered to, give her company, to try to, I still talked to my friend to see if it was okay, but he was unfortunately, I believe he was either at work or asleep. He's got a weird schedule. But yeah, he wasn't able to get back with me on that, at least not at any point that would be helpful. She eventually, she was distraught when I found her, and she was in a better place, at least when I left, because I took the time to, talk to her and be like, hey, it's not terrible, there are options, there's, it's not hopeless. And sometimes people need that message, that that it's that there is ways to be helped, even if it's not everything you need, I guess. But honestly, if we actually put forth the effort to make sure that people are doing their most to help each other, then situations like that don't happen. There would be a place that she could stay that wasn't as terrible as, say, the homeless shelter is in my town. It's a place that's so bad that people don't want to go there. She did not want to go to the homeless shelter. She had been there before, and it's terrible. It's not a good place. And those type of things are things that we should be working on. We should be changing the condition of life that a lot of people are having to live with. And yeah, it just takes love. It really does. Okay, so that's the, you know. Thanks, Jar. But let's go back to the story. Thank you for those kind words, Jar. Where did we leave off? Let me see. Ah, yes, 128. Maybe I should leave it at the previous page and not the next one. Alright. Thank you again. Alright. You make your way to the coast. The interior of the island appears to be heavily forested, as we know. After a while, however, you come to a bay which a couple of ships are anchored. A small settlement nestles on the beach. You make your way to you make your way towards it. Turn to page 195. Okay, I'm going to go to 195, but on the way I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to look at the world map that I have from my Great Gampy. And I'm going to hiccup, but I'm also going to try to see where this Forest of Lorn is, because I doubt it's on the same map, you know, the same island as me. Oh, it is. I mean, it's not on the same island, but it's just inland and then to the north. If we go to Marlock City, we go really close to that. Actually, Yellowport has a road going right up by it. Okay, so yeah. Let me know. Do you want to go to Yellowport? There is those stones. They'll take us right there and save us, you know, any ship traveling costs. I'm going to check out 195 while you think about it. Gain the code word Aspen if you do not already have it. Didn't I need the code word Aspen earlier at the City of Trees? Like a minute ago? Dang it. Okay, one moment. There we are. I forgot the shift. Aspen. Got it. All right. The trading post is a small village set up here by enterprising settlers from the mainland. Its main export appears to be furs from the forest. The mayor, a fat, genial fellow who greets you personally, insists that one day the trading post will be a thriving town. There is not a lot here yet, however. A small market, a quay, whatever that is, a settler's house, or the settler's houses, and a shrine to Lacuna, the huntress goddess of nature. I'd like to go visit the shrine to Lacuna. Could you vote for that one? There is also the market, the quayside, the Green Man Inn. So there is an inn. We could climb to the hill that overlooks the town, but we all know what's up there, or we could go back into the woods. So those are our options, but I would like to get that blessing from the nature god. That would be nice, if possible. We might not actually be able to afford to do so, but well, we could go to the market and we could try selling something first, but we don't really have anything to sell. We could go to the tavern and search for rumors. We could find out what the heck a quayside is. Any thoughts? Waiting on my trusting audience. And why did my phone do that? Why does my phone keep doing that? Keeps pulling me out of the chat. And my other one's not doing its job. Sweet. We've reached 13 people already. That's awesome. And we've got 2 shares. Nice. And hearts. Yeah. Alright, so Shrine of Lacuna, Market Side, Quayside, Green Man Inn, the Hill, or the Forest. What do we got? Use your best judgment. Okay, to the temple. If anything, we get turned away and we can come back later. 544. And then we'll check out that Quayside, see what that is. There we are. The shrine is set in a wooden grove. Birds twitter in the trees, and a deer darts away into the forest as you approach. A priestess is tending a low altar where food and drink has been laid out in honor of Lacuna, the goddess of the wilderness. She is the patron of hunters, trappers, woodsmen, and all those who seek oneness with nature. Okay, so we can become an initiate, renounce her, which we can't really do because we don't worship her yet, seek a blessing, talk to the priestess, or leave the temple. Let's talk to the priestess real quick. Let's see what she's got today. Yep. So, just I want to talk to her real quick before we seek blessings in case she can help us out with that. 471. Here we are. If you have the code word animal, turn to that. We do not. The priestess dressed in silken robes and wearing a wreath of oak leaves says, "I have need of an adventurer like yourself, for arcane reasons involving the secret mysteries of Lacuna. I need the tusk of a boar, a wereboar in fact. I believe they are found in the forest of the Forsaken, in northern Galner. Hunt down a wereboar and bring me a boar's tusk. In return, I will teach you how to become a better scout." So this is a level up option. But it sounds like we gotta go and kill a boar. I'm not really cool with that, especially a wereboar, which means that they're part people. You know, so it says if you accept the mission, you get the word animal, and then you turn to another page. I don't want to accept this mission, if that is cool. So I'm going to turn to 544 without adding the code word. Alright, so we are back at the temple option. So let's try to become an initiate. 618. Here we are. Become an initiate of Lacuna. Becoming an initiate of Lacuna gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services the temple can offer. It costs 30 shards to become an initiate. You cannot do this if you are already an initiate of another temple. If you choose to become an initiate, write Lacuna on your god box and minus the stuff, and then go back to the 544. We do not have 30 shards. We could try selling our armor. I mean, if we really are trying to avoid combat entirely, we probably don't need the armor. And that would definitely give us enough money to get the blessings of this god, or we could hold that off for later. What do you think? Let me know. I will turn back to 544, where we were a minute ago. Let's try to seek a blessing, see how much that is. it's probably outside of our price range. But at least then we'll know. So we're turning to 52. If you're initiate, it only costs 10 shards. We've got 6. If you're not one, it'll cost 25. So it's not that bad. It actually costs less to just get the blessing than to be initiate. Cross off the money and mark scouting in the blessing box. The blessing works by allowing you to try again when you fail a scouting roll. It's good for 1 roll, and when you cross it off when you're done with it, etc., and then you have to come back and buy a new one. Alright, so we can't afford one, but at least now we know what it is. 544, and then let's leave the temple, 195. No suggestions from the peanut gallery yet. I mean, my wonderful fans and friends and followers. You know, you guys. Alright, where are we at? Oh, good. Stream is going well, I think. Okay. Gain the code Red Aspen if you don't already have one. We do. Okay, so we went to the shrine. Let's go to the Quayside, check that out. So that's 332. Oh, dang it, I was right on it. The Quayside at Trading Point is a simple affair. Without the harbor facilities or the shipwrights of large ports, there are no ships available to buy here. But if you already own one, you can buy and sell cargo. We do not. Prices... Oh, here we are. You're the best, Alman Shar. You're still nutty, though. Okay, so we can't buy any of the gear, the cargo, because we don't have a boat. We can buy a passage to Yellowport, but we could just use the thing, so we don't need to buy a passage. And if we own a ship, we can set sail, and if not, turn back to 195. There's a lot of going back to, you know, basically where we were already. So did we want that blessing, or did we want to keep the armor? We should probably keep the armor for now. Let's go up to the hill. Let's just teleport to Yellowport. Does that sound good? I will wait officially for you to say yay or nay, but I'd like to finish that druid quest and level up. That would be nice. You know, the one not involving killing a wereboar. Nice, Shar. Wonderful. Alright, so we are on a quest. Alright, just waiting on that yay or nay there, Shar. Should we go to Yellowport? Should we go to Marlack City? Or should we go to Wishport or Arks? I'm gonna walk us to those stones, at least. A narrow path leads up to the hill, the top of which is crowned with a circle of large obsidian stones, hewed from a large solid rock, and I believe we've read all this before. Turning to 65. So, Yellowport, Marlack City, or Wishport Ark. Now let me show you where these things are on the map. That might help. So, Yellowport is right here, and we're trying to get to these woods. There's also Marlack City right here, And then I believe that Wishport is actually farther up the coast. Somewhere. I think Wishport is like here on the map. Sweet. Alright, let's go do that. So let's go to Yellowport. So we're going to page 8. Here we are. Getting a drink real quick because this is drying of the mouth. Alright. You step through the archway. Immediately the symbols of the stone begin to glow with red-hot energy. Your hair stands on end and your body tingles. A crackling nimbus of blue-white force engulfs you. The sky darkens, and thunder and lightning crash and leap from across the heavens. Suddenly your vision fades and everything goes black. When your sight returns, you find yourself at the gates of a large city, set in an ochre-colored river. The vile stink of brimstone permeates the air. You wrinkle up your face in disgust and gag involuntarily. Welcome to Yellowport, says a passing merchant. Turn to 10. We're at 10. If you have the code word assassin, turn to this. If not, read on. If you have just arrived in Yellowport, tick the first empty box above using a pencil, which we do not want to write in our book. Hello. Oh, you want to go to Wishport? Oh, I took us to Yellowport. I'm sorry. We'll visit Wishport later. So I need to make a note, a tick box note. Here we are. This is number 10. Mark it. Alright. Book 1, 10. There we are. It's destiny. Yeah, we'll get to Wishport. Let's finish the forest first, and then we'll go there. But yeah, Yellowport was evidently yellow means piss in this town. All right, the boxes are recorded. On your first visit, turn there. If you have visited the city fewer than the 4 times, read on. All right. Yellowport is the second largest city in Socorro. Socorro. Feel like a Klingon. Socorro. It is the main trading town and is known for its exotic goods from distant Ankan Konu. That is where we are. Or nearby. The Stinking River, which brings rich deposits of sulfur from the lake of the Sea Dragon down to the town, where it is extracted and stored in large waterfront warehouses run by the Merchants Guild. From here, the mineral is exported all over Harkuna. Unfortunately, all that sulfur has its drawbacks. The stink is abominable, horrible, just beyond bear. And much of the city has a yellowish hue. The river is so full of sulfur that it is virtually useless as a source of food or of drinking water. However, the demand for sulfur, especially from the sorceress guilds, is great. Politically, much has changed in the past few years. The old and corrupt king Sokara, Korin VII, King of Saqqara, Corran VII, has been disposed and executed in a military coup. General Greaves Marlock and the army now controls Saqqara. The old Council of Yellowport has been indefinitely dissolved, and a Provost Marshal, Marlos Marlock, the general's brother, appointed as military governor of the town. You can buy a house in the town for 200 shards. I don't think we'll ever do that. Owning a house gives you a place to store your equipment. To leave by sea, we can buy a ship, etc. If you have a code word artifact, do that. Otherwise, choose from these following options. So there are a lot of options here. We can seek an audience with the Provost Marshal. I don't really want to do that. Visit the market. Don't really need to do that. Visit the Harbor Master. Really don't need to do that. Go to the Guild's Merchants Guild. Maybe. Explore the city by day. Explore the city by night. Visit the Gold Dust Tavern. Visit the Temple of Makkah, so we can check out another god. Visit the Temple of Elnir. Visit the Temple of Alvir and Valmer. Or visit the Temple of Tirnai. We can travel northeast towards Tenefax. We can head northwest towards Trefoil. I'm not going to pronounce that one. Or we could follow the Stinking River north, or we can strike out northwest across the country. Now, we are trying to get to the forest that is... Okay, so if we go west to Trefoil, treasonous, then we could head north to the Forest of Lavarn from there. So I say we go to the city that I cannot pronounce. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay? Possibly? Negatives? Positives? Wonderfulness? How long is the delay on this video? Oh, I should be looking up more in this video. I do apologize for that. I'm looking at the playback and I'm just staring at the bottom. My nose is off the bottom of the screen. I'm doing a terrible job at this. I do apologize. I see a yay. Alright, yay. 233. That used to be my Boy Scout troop. Here we are. If there's a tick in the box, turn there. If not, put one there. So we're putting a tick in 233. Edit. Ow. Book 1, 233. There we are. Put a tick there and read on. The interior of the cave. Oh, reading the wrong one. You're on a cobbled road between Yellowport and Trefoil. It is well kept by the Saqqaran army. You spot a man up ahead, striding towards you. Suddenly, 5 or 6 bandits appear from the wayside and assault him. The lone figure executes a series of movements almost faster than the eye can see, and you see his sword flashing in the sun. Moments later, the bandits are lying dead and dying around him. Not cool, man. I mean, you know, they're attacking you, but you're that good, man. You can disarm and not kill. You stop to compliment him on his swordsmanship, evidently. The man, a grizzled veteran of many campaigns, regards you with steely gray eyes and says, "I have learned much. of the art of war in my time, it is true. Impressed by his skill and demeanor, you venture to ask him to teach you some of his arts. He looks you up and down critically. If you're a warrior, turn there, otherwise turn here. So we're turning to 567 because we are not warriors, and we don't want to apprentice under this dude, really. This guy just murdered a bunch of people. Not cool. It's 567, right? Yep. You are not worthy, he says gruffly, and walks on without a backwards glance. You sense it would not be wise to press him further. 412. Bum 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 bum. Alright. You're on a cobbled road between Yellowport and Trafalgar. You meet a few merchants and pilgrims, but all in all, it is an eventful journey. Well, then let's keep traveling to the location. 250. 250. Here we are. Hi, Abby. Cat just walked in. The city is a terrifying vision of apocalyptic destruction. It has once been a thriving cross-world town, but now it is a burnt-out Hulk. Hulk? Or is that Husk? Hulk. It actually was Hulk. You would think Husk. It was almost razed to the ground when it declared for the king. Oh, okay. They burned it down because it was loyal to the old king. Got it. And tried to hold out against the army of Grieve Morlock during the recent civil war. It was sacked by the general's mercenaries. General Morlock is now trying to rebuild it. Craftsmen are hard at work everywhere. If you have the code word amends, no. Otherwise, there is nothing here but ash and rubble. Alright. So, we want to take the road north, because that's where we're heading. So let's go there. 558. Alright. You join the much-traveled road that connects this place and that place. The traffic mostly consists of convoys of troops and supplies. Okay. Okay. Where's Crustmore? I don't want to go east to the river. Oh. Yeah, we could leave the road and go into a moor, but that's probably a bad idea. So let's stick to the road. Where was I? Here we are. Follow the road north. 387. There we are. You are on a road between Karan Baru and Trefoil. You come to the Weary Pilgrim Tavern, a way station between the cities. The tavern costs you 1 shard a day. Each day you spend here, you can recover 1 stamina point if injured, up to the limit of your normal unwounded stamina. You can spend 3 shards buying drinks all around to glean rumors. Or we can just go right into the woods. So, I bring a question for 5 to 8 seconds from now of, do we want to find out any rumors of this tavern first? Or do we want to go straight into those woods? Oh, I did not write down the name of the person that we're bringing the staff to. Oh, that is not a good idea of me. It was over near like 6:45, wasn't it? Let me check that real quick. Yes, the Willow Druid. Alright. I'm going to add that to the notes so that I do not forget it again. Though I'm glad I was able to find it. To the Willow. Yeah, I'm going to tip this down just a little bit. Willow Druid of Forest of Larharm. Straight to the woods. Alright. Sweet. We don't need to go to page 666. Alright, page 47. The Forest of Lorenzo Lamas is a mighty swath of densely packed trees, a slice of primordial nature in the middle of busy, industrious Socorro. Yeah, that's a better camera angle. Venture deeper into the forest, north to the Bronze Hills, west to the River Grimm, south to the countryside, east to the road, deeper into the forest. 596. There we are, 596. You thread your way through the ranks of trees. In places, the forest canopy almost blocks out the sunlight completely. You are wandering in deep shadow, haunted by the cries of creatures in the forest. If you have the oak staff, turn to 653 immediately. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You're on a quest to take the oak staff to the Willow Druid, who lives in the sacred grove somewhere in the forest. I guess I didn't need to write that down. You wander around looking for unusual tracks, strange creatures, anything that might lead you to the Druid's den. Make a scouting roll of difficulty 12. Okay, so we have a scouting of 6. So we need a 7 or better on 2 dice. We might have needed that scouting blessing before from earlier. But we'll find out how we do. 8! Yes. Okay, so 8 plus 6 is 14, which is enough. We succeed at the roll. This is our destiny right here. We're going to 217. I'm so glad we're still alive. I've played so many of these where I died really quick. 217, just make sure that's where we're going. Yes. You come across a forest glade. Birds twitter in the trees, and woodland animals frolic playfully about. In the middle of the glade stands a mighty willow, ancient beyond reckoning. The trunk is hollow, and a wooden door has been set in the entrance. You step into the glade. Make a sanctity roll, difficulty 9. Okay, we have a sanctity of 3, so we need a 7 or better to succeed at this. They're giving us all the tough rolls, aren't they? Come on, dice, you haven't failed me yet. Yeah, 11. All right. Nice. So that's a total of 14. We succeed. 356. We are kicking butt. Time check. Okay. You are pious enough to be allowed to enter the sacred grove. You step in and knock on the door. A kindly old druid opens the door and greets you. You hand him the oak staff, crossed off your character sheet. Yeah. Alright, let's get that. Where is it? There it is. Staff is gone. Do not need it anymore. We have delivered it. Thank you, says the druid. An oak staff, eh? That's an interesting message, to be sure. He hands you 50 shards as payment. Yes, please. Thank you. Money. And a willow staff. Interesting. Interesting. Saying, please, take this staff to the Oak Druid in the City of Trees, on the Isle of Druids. I'm sure he'll reward you too. Good day, and thanks again. With that, he shuts the door and you head back into the woods. Alright, back to 47. We did it. We got that. Now, here's the question. Do we want to complete the Willow Druids quest and get that level up, or do we want to swing by Wishport? That's the question I have for you. The Forest of Laura, the Forest of Laura, is a mighty swath of dense packed trees, a slice of primordial nature in the middle of a busy, industrious Socorro. We're heading back south. Definitely south. Oh, wait. Do we want to go straight into the countryside? Go back to the road? Yeah, that's the question right now with my little bit of delay is countryside or road? Like, do we want to cross country it down to Yellowport, down to Wishport, one of those, or do we want to take the road back? Druid Quest, onward, ho. Alright, but yeah, so still the same question. So we're going to Yellowport, but do we want to go back on the road or do we want to cross country? Repositioning, stretching. I have a new chair coming. This one is not great. It has no top point really. I'll have that chair next week. And then my setup is mostly complete. Alright, countryside. Sweet. Let's do this. Where were we? Here. Alright. 560. We're taking the scenic route. You are crossing the western wilds, an expanse of wild, sparsely populated countryside. A few trappers and woodsmen make a living from the natural resources of the area. A tall spire of rocks, a towering anomaly of geography, rises up into the clouds, dominating the horizon. A local hunter tells you it is known as the Devil's Peak, and that the summit is infested with demons. So we can climb the peak. Level 1. No, please, let's not. Basically head south to Crustmore. So more scenic land walking, or back to the road. So, climb this dangerous demon-infested peak, head into the moors to the south, or to the road to the east, in this direction. Oh, sorry about that. All the spins, all the love. Speaking of love, nope, 10 more minutes till that update. What we got? Nothing yet. Alright. We wait for just a few more moments. No demons. Well, I got that. Do you want to go into the moors or do you want to go into the road? I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are as well. staring intently at the phone that decided to ring. I'm not answering any phone calls. Not during the stream. Stop that. Road. Alright, to the road. Alright. 558. That's like right here. Boom. Found it. It's the mostly traveled road that we were already on. Let's head to Trefoil because that's how we get back to Fiddy. So we took that scenic route and we saw demons and we said, nope, let's go back to the road. And I think that's the appropriate course of action. Yep, it's a apocalyptic scene of death and despair. We're heading to Yellowport. Wait, there's no portal to get back from Yellowport. What am I doing even going there? Like, we're gonna need a boat. I mean, we could get a boat from Yellowport. Yeah, let's get a boat from Yellowport. We got that 50 gold. That's probably good. So yeah, so let's go to 233 for Yellowport. Somewhere in here. Eventually we'll go to a different book. One more page. There we are. Oh, hey. There was already a tick, which means we turned to 412. Something has changed in Yellowport. You are on the cobbled road between Yellowport and Trefoil. You meet a few merchants, but... Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, so we just go straight to Yellowport. 10. Sweet. Check number 2 on box 10. Edit. Box 10. There we are. 2 checks because this one has 4 slots. Not the first time. Okay. Second largest city, etc., etc. We need a boat. So visit the Harbor Master, page 555. Here we are. All shipping in and out of Yellowport has come through the office, or must come through the office of the Harbor Master. Here you can buy passage to far lands, or even a ship of your own to fill with cargo and crew. We need to go to the Isle of Druids. So that's 15 shards. That's going to cost us. Edit. That'll drop that down to 41 shards. And turn to page 305. Wait. 301. That could have been bad. Alright. A barque? A bark? B-A-R-Q-U-E. Heading for the Isle of Druid to buy furs is prepared to take you. Cross off 15 shards. The journey across the Sea of Whispers is uneventful, and you dock at the trading post on the island a week or so later. So it's been like a week now. Probably more so. 195. The ever so loved 195. Okay, we're going to go into the woods. So let's just head straight there. 257. 257. Here we are. The trees are close. We've already read that. Okay, so we have to do a scouting roll. Difficulty 10 again. 5 or better. We probably have this. Yep, we got this. That's an 11 for a total of 17. That's almost max. So 630. Here we are. You struggle deeper. Do we have the code word apple? We do have the code word apple. So we turn to 594. There we are. Cute. Oh, it's you again, says the tree grumpily. All right, off you go. And the tree uproots itself and shuffles out of the way, leaving you free to visit the City of Trees once more. 358. Here we are. Welcome to the City of Trees. We already got that. There is still stuff that we could potentially buy and sell, but don't really have the money. Yep, so 645. Eventually we'll have that money for those magic items and go to Wishport. If there's a box in the a tick in the box, go to 248. There is. $248. If you have the Willow Staff, turn there. $319. You give the Willow Staff to the old druid of the City of Trees. Cross off the Willow Staff off your thing, your gear. Will do. Willow Staff is no more. Alright. Thank you. The druid intones going on. I've never seen that before. A Willow Staff, eh? I see. As a reward, the druid lets you train in the City of Trees best hunters and trackers. Or train with them. You gain 1 rank. Yes. We leveled up as we dreamed we would. Edit. We are now 2nd rank. And then we, where is it? Roll 1 die. The result is the number of stamina points you gain permanently. On the table. 2. Of course, only 2. I knew a low roll was coming eventually. But we now have 11 stamina. Yay, us. When you're ready, leave the trees. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't get any money. I was hoping to get some money from that as well. But leveling up is good. I think that changes our title, actually. Yeah, we're a commoner now. Alright. Let's change that. Commoner. So back to 165 or 95. Let's go back. Let's go to Wishport. Let's just teleport to Wishport. I think that's probably our best bet right now. So let's go up to the hill, up on 11, and then let's go over to 65. And then let's teleport to Wishport. So 3:30. That's where we're going. Shar, you called it. It's destiny. Wishport. Ow. Sorry. You must have the cities of gold and glory before you can travel to Wishport. Turn the page. Yeah, otherwise read on. Okay. Yeah, we got the book. We're good. You step through the archway. Immediately, the symbols of the stone begin to glow with red, hot energy. Your hair stands on end, and your body tingles. A crackling nimbus of blue-white force engulfs you, and the sky darkens and rumbles. Thunder and lightning crash and leap across the heavens. Suddenly, your vision fades, and everything goes black. When your sight returns moments later, you find yourself in the gates of Wishport. You join the throng of merchants and peasants making their way into the city. Turn to page 217 in the City of Gold and Glory. Right here. Straight to page 217 because we are awesome. Alright. Ha! We have begun our second book adventure. I knew it was going to happen eventually. And it's all thanks to you, Shar. Wishport is a words. Why are they so difficult? Wishport is a picturesque town set at the back of a bay rimmed with white cliffs. Fish, oil, dyes, and other commodities are packed here for transport inland. You can buy a house for 100 shards. Don't have that much, otherwise it's tempting. It sounds like a nice town. If you decide to. Cross off the money, put a tick there. Okay, so we don't have that option. Okay, we can visit the market, visit the harbor, lodge at the inn, visit the Merchants Guild, visit the Temple of Alvier and Valmir, visit the Temple of the Three Fortunes, or leave Wishport. We have that 5-second delay for you to answer that question. Which are we going to? Market, harbor, inn, guild, temple, or leave? Which would you like to do? And I'll take a drink while we're doing this. And take my bookmark back. Give me that. Let go. Too many books in my hand. There. Alright, which temple would you like? There are Dos. Oh, neck. Sorry. My neck's been bothering me for a couple of days. It's work. So we have the Temple of Alvier and Valmir. That counts as one temple. Or the Temple of the Three Fortunes, which counts as one temple. So it's 5 gods and 2 temples. Watching, waiting, anticipating, looking at... Why do you keep doing that? Oh, hey, it is 4 o'clock, which means update time while I'm waiting. So, everybody who loves what we're doing here, you already know what's going on. But this is a charity live stream of the I Don't Know You But I Love You charity group, as well as the let me get the proper term, the United Human Race Party, which our wonderful Shar had started up. And yeah, so basically love your neighbor, love your non-neighbors, love your family, at least enough that you can try to understand the other people, understand their struggles, know that they are people, that they have their own pains and their own troubles and whatnot, and that they're going through a lot, as I have, as you have, I'm sure. And just love them anyways, Don't have to like somebody to love them, Just try to help out if you can. But yeah, so that was your I Don't Love You, but I mean, I don't know you, but I love you. Update. I don't love you, but I know you. I think I got some family members like that. But I love them anyways. Okay, so we're going to the Three Fortunes. Awesome. So that's page 27. So nice to be in another book. Here we are. The Three Fortunes are the goddesses of fate, who weave the tapestry of all men's lives. The temple is a high-ceilinged edifice, dimly illuminated by 3 altar candles. You can become an initiate of the fortunes, seek a blessing, or leave, basically. Let's check out the initiative, see what's up with that. 225. Having a god of the goddesses of fate on our side would be a good thing. Becoming the initiate of the Three Fortunes gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services at the temple can offer. It costs 75 shards to become an initiate. We still don't have enough. And you cannot do this if you're initiate something else. You can choose to become an initiate, write that in your god box. Once you're finished, turn to 27. So yep, we can't do that. Let's see what the blessing cost. Oops, went too far. Went too far again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Here we are. 271 for a blessing. I'll just keep this page marked. We'll be back to it. If you're only initiate, or if you're initiated, it only costs you 20 shards. Otherwise, it costs you 80. And mark luck in the blessing box. We don't have that kind of money, but what does it do? It lets you reroll any die roll. Okay, so that's why it's so expensive. So now we know for the future. Bite my tongue. Future. So let's leave the temple. 217. Do we want to check out the other temple? The Alver and Valmir. Do we want to check out that, or do we think that's going to be too expensive too? Thoughts. Do you want, let's swing by it anyways. Let's see what's up with it. 4. The Temple of Alver and Valmir is a white marble building with a wide portico which gives the panoramic view of the harbor. The air in the nave is cool and fresh after the blazing sunshine outside. Alver and Valmir, the twin gods, are responsible for the storms at sea. Sailors believe that they take the souls of the drowned down to their hulls beneath the vast deep. How much is the blessing? 202. If you're initiated, it's only 5 shards. Well, that's nice. And non-initiated is 20 shards, and it gives you safety from storms. Let's see how much it costs to be on initiative. 156. Becoming an initiate of Alver and Valmir. My feed is going out. Uh-oh. In what way? Yeah, I noticed I'm a little out of focus. That's not cool. Looks like it's still streaming. I seem to be streaming. Like, I can still see it on my phone. Keep me informed. Let's see. Becoming an initiate of Alvir and Valimir gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services. It costs 40 shards to become an initiate, so it'd be 45 shards to get the blessing. Total, or 20 without. Do we want to spend 20 shards to get protection from storms? Let me know. That's 20 shards. I don't want to become an initiate. I don't expect to need this blessing that often. But might be a good one to have in case. And if no, then just let me know and we'll, swap. That's if Char's feed is working. Stretch. Ow. It's right here. It's like right here. It hurts. My job, I have to look down a lot. So right now I'm looking down a lot. Not sure if she's still with us. So I'm gonna get the blessing. I'm gonna grab it. So I will minus the 20 shards because I don't want to become an initiate for it because I can't afford to become an initiate and get the blessing. Okay, and flip back to the here, so that's where we're going to end up eventually. Why'd you go down? Still doing stuff. Oh, that's why, because I clicked on the wrong spot. Alvir and Valimir. Safety from storms. There we are. So we got that blessing. We're back at the town. I mean, we came to this town. We might as well check it out. Let's go to the Merchant Guild. 357. And Char, let me know when you're available again. Alright, the Merchants Guild in Ringhorn. Excuse me. Oh, wait. I flipped back to the wrong page. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost my page. 4. 4 was where we were. Okay. So yeah, we're back here. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong number. Feed is better? Awesome. Thank you. Alright, so we've gone back to the temple. We got the blessing. And we're leaving the temple. 217. I'm going to shut that door. Just in case you're hearing the TV from the other room. Alright, 217. Here we are. Alright, so we've got the market, the harbor, the inn, the Merchants Guild. I still want to go to the Merchants Guild. So let's go all the way over to 3. Here we are. The Merchants Guild in Wishport is too small to trade on behalf of its clients. But at least you can bank money here to keep it safe. So we can leave money at a bank. Do we want to do that? We only have 21 shards, so we pretty poor. Not gonna lie. We are without income for the most part. And so I don't think banking is probably a good idea. So let's just go back. 217 again. Alright, I'm pretty out of ideals on what to do in Wishport, so any suggestions would be much needed. Because, I mean, there is still the market, but we don't have anything to sell, really. There's the harbor, but I don't really want to go sailing quite yet. I want to check out something here. We don't... Well, actually, yeah. Let's go to the inn and let's buy some rumors. That's what we should be doing. 737. That's a huge number. 737. Alright. Dang, no rumors. Alright. So back to 217. Alright, so I mean, we could check out the market, see what they got. Let's go to 302. Here we are. We can't afford anything. We could sell a rope. Could sell our armor. But what would we buy with it? A holy symbol? I don't even think we can afford that. We can buy paper. You want to buy some paper? Let's buy some paper. At least one sheet of it. Because you never know. You never know when that's going to come in handy. So we are buying a parchment, a single one, and that only costs us 2. That was cheap. Alright, that's good. Items that have no purchase value can't be bought, etc., etc. We're done. Go back to 217. Okay. We gotta leave. That's pretty much it. Do you want to leave by boat or do you want to leave by land? Those are the options right now. I'm gonna stretch. Probably fall out of my chair if I don't stand up. We have 40 more minutes of this stream. I'm waiting for an answer on, you know, travel by land, travel by sea, and then we continue. And then I help my friend move a dresser and get some food. And then I play some D&D. So, land, sea, air. I wish we could travel by air, but that's not an option. Land and sea. What do we got? What do we got? What do you want? Travel by sea. Alright, well, we do have the protection from storms, so that's a good idea. Till Harbor, 325. The Harbor of Wishport. Here you can buy a ship or put to sea if you already have a ship docked at this location. It is also possible to visit warehouses lining the waterfront where goods from afar are bought and sold in quantity. So we can't afford a ship. We don't even need to do that. So yeah, let's just buy our passage. So 73. 73. See the mermaids, I agree. That's a terrifying... Sorry, I saw a picture that looked scary. 73, here we are. You get talking to the captain of a small sloop, who tells you that he will take you as far as Marlock City for 5 gold. Shards, sorry. Another ship is sailing for Dwarmer, and passage aboard will cost 8 shards. You can pay the fare and set sail, or stay in Wishpoint. Okay, where is Dwarmer? Let me check the map. Which, yeah, we've got a totally different map on the back of this book, because this is the region of that. So let's see, we're in Wishport. What is Ringhold? Oh, Dwarmer is all the way down here on the Sorcerer's Isle. So we could actually go to an island city. That'd be cool. And then, of course, Marlock is back the way we came. So, do we want to go visit a Sorcerer's Island? Or just more mainland? I think if we're going to sea, then let's go to actual sea and let's go to an island. So let's go to 261. Here we are. The ship maneuvers out of... Oh, wait. How much did that cost me? Gotta remember to minus that. 8 shards. Got a message from my friend, but I'm doing a live stream. You should know this. I've been talking about it for days. Alright, so that's going to cost us 8. Dropping us down to 11 shards left. So we need some money at some point. Yeah, that picture was a little out of focus when I held it up. Oh well. Or at least by my computer. It looks better on my phone, actually. Anyways. Where did I flip to? Uh-oh. Seem to have lost what number I was. Oh wait, here it is. The ship maneuvers out of the harbor and onto the open sea. We'll have no trouble on this voyage, announces the captain. I took precautions to buy a charm of protection from Forty College in Dwarmer. Whether it is the power of the charm or simple good luck, the journey is indeed without mishap, and a few days later you dock at Dwarmer. Turn to page 100 in the Over the Blood Dark Sea book, which is book 3. We're making our way through all the books. Sweet! And that's page what? 100. But we didn't level up this time. Hope we're okay. I think next time I'll do it for 2 hours. I could use a break. Alright, here we are, page 100. You're aboard. You are on a broad platform of polished basalt that extends into the sea. The city of Dwarmer lies some way inland, along a paved avenue with stone sentinels on either side. We can put to sea. Why? Acquire a ship. Don't have the money. Acquire passage. No. Go along the avenue to Dwarmer. Yeah, let's do that. 175. We need a new adventure. The avenue between Dwarmer and the harbor is a metalled road lined with fanciful statues. Looking inland, you can see the gleam of the blue light and emanating. You can see the gleam of blue light emanating from a dense wood. Head towards the woods, head into the city, head into the harbor. I think with how our character is, like, those woods just sound appropriate. Like, I mean, do you want to go to the city first to check it out? But it's not like we have money. Or we could go into the woods and possibly earn money. That is the vote I give to you. Woods or city? Woods or city? I will mark the page. I will wish that I had my other chair already so that my seat would be a lot more comfortable. But it is what it is. Stretch just a little bit. Remind you how awesome Shar is and the charities that she is working with. Woods and earn. Yes. To the woods. Murder most foul. Nope, wrong one. Here we are. So that's 697. Almost the end of the book. Here we are. The bark of the trees. And just make sure that's right. That was on 175. Yep, 697. Alright. The bark of the trees has a deep indigo color, and the leaves sparkle with azure light. That's awesome. Things slither amid the shadows, elusive as memories of old dreams. Search for a way out, press on deeper in the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods. I'm not letting slithering old memories from dreams stop me from finding out what this light is. 408. I can't believe we haven't had any fights. That is awesome. If you have the witch's hand, you turn there. Otherwise, turn here. 388. That's where we're going. Because we don't carry around the hands of witches or the tusk of wereboars. What's wrong with you people? Yes. No. Something's missing. 1 second. It was on 175, went to 960 or 697, 408. And then 388. Okay. You look back, the path you came along is not there anymore. You are lost in the blue wood. To find your way out, you will need to make a scouting roll difficulty 15. 15. We'll definitely earn it. So we've got a 6. So we need to make a 16. So we need a 10 or better on the dice. I don't know if we'll make it. Excuse me 1 second. I'm just gonna show those dice and probably my hairy leg. And there you go. Hopefully you saw that. It is a 10, a 6, and a 4, untouched by me since rolling. You saw that. So we succeed. 705. We are the best scouter in the world. You follow a convoluted path that eventually brings you to the edge of the blue wood. Increase your scouting by 1. Alright. So, evidently, the blue light led us to better scouting. I'll take it. I willed it. So that means we have a 7 scouting, which is awesome. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I guess now we go into Dwarmer because there's nothing left in the woods other than scouting awesomeness. That's 571. 571. 571, come on, and there. Okay, Dwarmer is a famous city of wizards. Learning its nearer... See, this is why you willed it. This is your destiny that you spoke of. Yep, you can see the dice. Awesome. Just looking at the playback. But yeah, this is that magic wand area. This is wizards. This is where we're going to become stronger magic users. And we'll be a magic using scout master, even though we only have like 2 in magic. We'll get there. Lining its narrow, perpetually drizzling, soaked streets are the sorceress colleges. Great Gothic edifices with portals as big as those of any castle. Gargoyles stare down from rooftops, crouching below the overcast sky. It is said that some of those gargoyles are failed students. We can apply to join the college. What? Explore the town, traverse the avenue to the docks, or trade magical items. Okay. I know I'm supposed to give a choice, but I'm pretty sure that I already know the answer, and that answer is join the magical college. It is time for love to go to Hogwarts. 625. Hopefully we can afford to do so. Here we are. There are many colleges, each distinguished in its own field. Fortuity College has a high reputation of study of charms and benedictions. Carmonry College is the study of magic as a means of curing illness. Fulgur College specializes in the conjuring of storms, and so on. Whichever college you decide to apply for, the process is the same. First, you are subject to an examination which decides how holy you are. Really? Holy? For magic? Huh. You have to try to drive off a vexatious spirit using only a display of self-righteous indignation. Wax pompously on the topic of other people's ethics. Curdle milk with a beatific smile. Speculate uselessly for hours on what the gods really intended when they made man, and so forth. So we have a sanctity roll of DC 14. Our sanctity is 3, which means that the only way that they will let us in this college is if I roll a 12. If I roll 2 6s. Let's find out. No. We have failed. Turn to 679. I had a feeling when it was like sanctity 14. Nope. 679. We are a wash up. We are college dropouts, just like in real life. I mean, I'll go back, I swear. The master of the college has you in for a sherry. Hey, sherry. Waving you to a deep leather armchair that makes a serious bid at engorging you. He scans your exam papers and says, "You seem unsure about anything at all. most of the metaphysical questions you just answered with a don't know. The sprite liked you so much that it's taken up residence in your coat pocket. Oh, do I get to keep it? Do I get to keep a sprite in my coat pocket? That'd be awesome. And your smile, instead of curdling the milk, almost froze it. You look at him uncertainly. Does that mean? He smiles, or grins, and seizes your hand. You'll be a model student. Welcome to the college. Oh my god, we're in. That's cool. That's cool. And I have a sprite in my pocket. I'm going to make a note. I'm going to make a note that I have a sprite in my pocket. Even if it doesn't tell me to do that, I'm going to make a note. Boom, 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 boom. There we are. Hey, could you do what I'm telling you to do? No, that's not what I'm telling you to do. Sprite in coat pocket. Boom. Got it. That's all I need. I mean, you know, being in the university is good too. Turn to 571 and put a tick in the box by the college option there. 571. I'm a sprite. Yeah, Shar, you're in my pocket. Totally. 571. All right. Let me get back just to be sure. Oh, there is it. 679. Put a tick in the box by the college option there. So yeah. So we need a tick on the box on 571 in book 3. Edit. This is our first non-book 1 tick. Book 3, 571. Boom. Got it. Visit my college, 607. Alright. If you like, your college will hold possessions and money here for safekeeping. Record in the box anything that you wish to leave here. Each time you return, roll 2 dice. 2 through 10, your possessions are fine. 11 or 12, college fees mean 10% of money left here has been deducted. Ouch. You can also reside in college for as long as you wish, making use of the infirmary if need be. If injured, restore your stamina to normal, unwin to score. Okay, call on the master, visit the kitchen, study, research, or leave. Alright, this one I'm leaving up to you guys. Alright, we have the options to call on a master, which I'm not sure, I'm assuming that we'd start learning. We can visit the kitchens, I am getting hungry. We could study, which is a really good idea if we're going to learn magic. Or we could research, which probably would get us killed. So, which is it? Master, kitchen, study, research. And we've got 20 minutes left on the stream. So, unless we die suddenly, I think we might still have a living character for next session, which would be really good. And awesome, honestly. And then I could just copy all my notes and bring them over next time. So, that's what we're waiting on. Call on the master, visit the kitchen, study, or research. I'm not leaving yet. We just got here. Leaning back, though. No response yet. Waiting. Oh, master! Alright, to the master. 207. There we are. The master's lodgings are in a fine old stone house at the back of a lawn, just inside the college gates. His lugubrious Lugubrious butler Mantell admits you into the study that smells of old books, pipe smoke, and armchair leather. Sounds like my type of place. "Who's this?" demands the master, looking up from his chair. "One of your students, I'm afraid, sir," says Martell. "Make a charisma roll of 14. What is our charisma? 2. It is physically impossible to beat this roll. So we fail. Oops. 578. Oopsies. Too far. There we are. You start to stammer out your reasons for coming to see him, to your dismay. The master has risen from his chair and is staring at you very oddly. You have never seen anyone's eyes literally glow with rage before. What will you give for your reason for disturbing him? Oh, we can ask about the forest of Laroon, which I'm all for. Ask about the desert islands. Ask about pirates, or offer a bottle of wine if we have one. I'm gonna ask about the forest of Laroon. I'm just gonna skip to there because I'd like to know more. Good place. 632. "I knew it," he shrieks. "The librarian sent you, didn't he? Well, just you tell him that I'll keep it up as long as I want. I'm the master. Me!" He flicks a spell of summary dispatch. The room disappears. There is a whirling kaleidoscope around you, and you find yourself plummeting out of the sky to land with a thud at the base of a tall oak. Uh-oh. Go to page 596 in the War-Torn Kingdoms. Avi's attacking. Evidently we upset the master. 596. 596. There we are. I think he teleported us to the actual forest. I think that's what happened. You thread your way through the ranks of trees. In places, the forest canopy almost blocks out the sun completely, and you are wandering in the deep shadow, hunted by the cries of creatures of the forest. We do not have the oak staff anymore, so we will read on. You hack your way through the undergrowth until you stumble across an old ruin. Creepers. The forest moss has grown over most of it, but you can see mask-like faces set into the wall, glaring down at you, as if in angry outrage at your intrusion. You come to a massive stone slab, clearly a door. Set into the middle of it is a round granite face, the visage of a sleeping demon. Suddenly an eye pops open and regards you curiously. Uh-oh. "By the tentacles of Tantalon," it exclaims. The face It's a gravelly voice. Exclaims the face in a gravelly voice. A human. I haven't seen one of you lot for over 100 years. An expression of suspicion forms on its rocky features. What do you want anyway? I was just sent here by my teacher. Please don't hurt me. Just passing through, you comment airily. Well, you can't pass through me unless you know the password. And that was given to me by Astralos, the Wizard King. Let me see. Now, 1,000 years ago by Eberron. This is his tomb, you know. If you have the code word Crag, turn to 160, otherwise read on. How do I find the password then, you ask? Well, says the demon door, Astralos was a wizard, so why don't you ask some wizards? Where would I find some wizards, you ask, knowing that you just came from an academy? How would I know, replies the door testily. I've been stuck here for 1,000 years. You decide it's time to leave. Alright, do we want to head north? Let's just go back. Let's just go back to college. Let's just get back on the boat and let's just go. And let's not talk to our master. Let's do some research. Let's learn some magic, shall we? And let me check my watch. Oh, actually I've got the time there. I don't need to check my watch. So let's head east to the road and then back down. Because we know this route. 387. We are going... we're at that tavern. We could get those rumors. Let's get those rumors while we're here. So, oh yeah, hey, you can see Avi. That's my kitty, Avienta. She has decided to join us for the stream. Okay, so I'm dropping 3 shards, leaving us with just 8, which is all we need to make it back to that island. And I'm going to turn to 666, and I'm going to learn some of those rumors of this area before we leave. Also, that voice was hard in my throat. Here we are, 666, marking the page, taking a wank. Continuing the adventure. A trader from the far north tells a story of a great wizard, Targdaz the Magnificent, who was tricked by a shaman of the Horde of 1,000 Winds on the Great Steppes. He imprisoned Targdaz inside a giant ruby and proceeded to loot Targdaz's tower. But in his stupidity, he opened the great wizard's cast of imponderables. That's a word. I'm only a little drunk. And unleashed a terrible storm that swept across the steppes, scattering many of the tribes far and wide. The shaman was killed, of course. But as far as anyone knows, Targdaz is still trapped in the ruby, waiting patiently for release. Perhaps another 100 years from now. Who knows? One thing's for certain, it won't be me trying to get him out. When you're ready, you can go. So, south. Let's go south. Let's keep in mind that there is a dude in the Ruby at the Great Steeps, wherever the heck that is. Let's check our map. Oh, wow, that's all the way north. Let's deal with that another day. South, 558. Because I want to get my education on, you know? Let's go to Trefoil, 250. There's a rooster in the background. Let's go to Yellowport. Why not? 233. Let's go to 412. Just strolling us along the road. Boom. There we are. 10. Lots of travel. It's a travel montage, don't worry about it. 555. Check the boats. Alright. All shipping in and out of Yellowport must come through the office master thingy. We already did that. Sorceress Isle is 30 gold. Okay, we gotta travel to Wishport to be able to afford to do this. So let's not travel by sea here. Let's go back to 10. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, did that send me the 10 first? Yeah. Oh, okay. So I forgot to mark number 10 again. And now we've done it twice. So this is our 4th tick. So something bad may happen. Alright. If this is your 4th visit, turn to 273. So I didn't know my way, evidently. Oops. You find the city is in turmoil. A rebel group loyal to the old king led an uprising against the army. Vicious fighting ensues and the streets ran with blood before the rebellion was brutally put down. Unfortunately, much damage was done during the battle. If you owned a townhouse in Yellowport, not that you ever would, it has been looted. Any possessions you have are gone. Make a note of this paragraph number. Yeah. Don't need to do that. Don't have that. So, yeah, back to 10 again. So, thankfully, nothing there. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, now we're back to normal. So, let's head. We gotta head west. Do you want? This is a good spot to stop, I think. On our way back to the academy. So, I hope you have enjoyed this awesome stream. I know I have. I know Shar has. And I hope anybody who watches this later also enjoys it. Once more, I'm going to do a little run through of Char's pages because she's awesome and I want to do that. So here is her Facebook again. That is I Don't Know You But I Love You Nonprofit. Check it out. This is the actual site, I Don't Know You But I Love You. It's got web store, somewhere in there. Photo gallery, Dance for Diversity, more. You know, just, yeah, Dance for Diversity, etc. You know, check out the photo gallery, see these awesome pictures. Just gonna flip through. Nice. Alright, and here is her Facebook. I'm gonna play maybe one of these. Yeah, you can check them out later. Oh, we'll watch this one. This one is short. It looks good. Hopefully you can hear it. I don't know if you can. There's Char being awesome. There's my cat coming over to hang out. Oh, do the sticker vid. Alright, I'll finish this one first and then I'll do the sticker vid. Excuse me, kitty. How you doing? You're gonna sit on my phone, aren't you? Can you hear the vids? Okay, it's your engagement vid. Sorry. Here, I'll go back. Which one's the sticker vid? This one? I'm gonna do this one. No, that's the Bernie vid. Which one's the sticker vid? Sorry. Anyways, while we're finding that, you know, here's her Instagram again. It's awesome. Mad love. Here's a party. Check it out. Oh, the last one's the sticker vid? Get that camera work going. I'm so glad that we survived this entire campaign.
No sound? Or wrong video? Do you want, check them out yourself when you can. I'm obviously messing it up. And yeah, so I'm in the pink shirt in the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, the bottom one. Okay. No sound either. Good to know. Alright. Then we will definitely have people check those out later when there is, you know, so they can hear it with the actual sound. I never did find those stickers. I forgot to look for them, so I will look for them. But everyone who did donate, which Char will let me know later, who all was awesome like that, will be getting stickers. And worst case scenario, I'm definitely donating $40 at least. So she shall, you know, have something to work with. And we now have a character that's still alive that we can play later and have fun with. So, you know, awesome. And I think that's probably everything. I think that is officially the end of the stream. Excuse me. Once I figure out how to end the stream. No. That's not it. I'll just stop it. I'll just stop the stream. Okay. Sorry. Have a wonderful day. Catch you later. Love you. Love all of you. Bye.